is Virda Nirali, and in today's session, first of all, we are going to learn that why it is important to learn vocabulary words. Vocabulary words are important because we get the clear meaning of the word, and vocabulary words also improves our skills such as listening, speaking, reading, writing. Right? So these are the reasons that why it is important to learn vocabulary words. So we are starting our first chapter, that is a birthday party. In that, our first vocabulary word is sulking. What is sulking? Sulking means not speaking because one is angry about something. So let me give you the example in context of the chapter. That is, there is a little girl named Mona whose birthday is there and no one is celebrating her birthday. So she is busy and she is also upset, right? She is sulking on her bed because she is not speaking with anyone, and she is also upset and angry because no one was celebrating her birthday. And you can also see in the picture and you will get the clear idea that what does the sulking means. Number 2, brighten. Brighten means become more happier and cheerful. Now let's take the example in the context of the chapter only. That as in when the girl came out of the room, she saw the cake, and by seeing the cake, her eyes brighten up and she sparkled. So here you can see that brighten, उसकी आँखों में एक चमक दिखाई दी by seeing the cake, because now everyone was celebrating her birthday. Number 3, nodded. Nodded means to move your head up and down to show that one agrees with another. Now let's take example that if you are asking a permission to go out, then if your parents will agree to allow you to go out, then your parents will say yes. Then what will be the gesture and what will be the action? The head will move up and down like this way. You can see, right? So here your parents will nod their head to say yes, and if they disagree, then they will say no. Then your face will be side to side, just like this way. So you can see the gesture over here. The action which I have done, that is known as nodded. Point 4, agreement. What is agreement? State of agreeing or having the same opinion or with somebody. So here, if we take the previous example only, then the parents agrees to your decision to go out. So here it says that they agree with your opinion. So here it becomes an agreement, right? Now, point 5, glistening. Glistening means what? Shining because of being wet or smooth, or you can say that shining with a sparkling light. Now let's take the example, and you can also see in the picture also. During the daytime, when the sunlight falls on the river in the water, then it glistens, it sparkles. Due to the rays of the light, it sparkles because the surface is smooth and it is also wet. So I hope that students, you have understand all the 5 vocabulary words very well. Just let's have a recap of all the 5 vocabulary words. Number 1, sulking means not speaking because you are angry with someone or somebody. Number 2, brighten, to make more happy and cheerful. Number 3, nodded, to move your head up and down to show that you agree with someone. Agreement means state of agreeing or having the same opinion. Number 5, glistening means shining because of the surface is smooth and shining with a sparkling light. So you have understood all the 5 vocabulary words. Now let's do some activity. Let me tell you that there are different ways to say happy birthday in different languages, right? So students, you just have to think that in which language you know how to say happy birthday. Let me tell you that I know some of the languages in which I am going to say happy birthday. In English, you will say simply a happy birthday. In Gujarati, you will say Janma Divasni Hardik Shubhechha. In Hindi, you will say Janmadin Mubarak. In Urdu, you will speak as Salgirah Mubarak. In Bengali, you will speak as Shubha Janmadin. So, students, over here you can see that there are many ways to say happy birthday in different languages, right? So, what did you observe from this? Yes, you are right. And you notice that this chapter is all about a birthday, right? So, let me give you a short introduction of what the chapter is about. Devki celebrates her 9th birthday at a special children's home. A girl in the home sees Devki's birthday cake and thinks that it is for her. It is her 9th birthday too. Devki lets the other girl cut the cake and enjoy her birthday. Though she did not get to cut the cake, Devki thinks that it was the best birthday she ever had. So here, a little girl named Devki, whose 9th birthday was there, and she is celebrating her birthday in a different way. How she is celebrating her birthday and what is happening, let's understand the chapter. Okay, let's start with the chapter. Devki's 9th birthday was here. She was happy and so was everyone at home. Here, a little girl named Devki, her 9th birthday was there and she was very happy, and also other family members at home was also very happy. Now let us see what happens next. This year, they decided to celebrate the day a little differently. They wanted to do something special for some children who have no parents or family. So this year, Devki wants to celebrate her birthday a little differently. How Devki is going to celebrate her birthday? For that, let me ask you that how you are celebrating your birthday, kids? Yes, let me tell you that you might be celebrating your birthday with your friends, families. You will go out, or in such way you are going to celebrate your birthday. But over here, this little girl Devki wants to celebrate her birthday a little differently. And this year, she wants to celebrate her birthday by doing something for the children who don't have parents or who don't have their families. So for that, what is happening? Devki's mother knew of a special children's home in the city. Devki's mother knew that there is one special children's home in the city. Now let's see what happens next. It was run by Miss D'Souza. Devki's mother called Miss D'Souza and asked her if they could celebrate Devki's birthday in the children's home. So, who is the owner of the children's home? Yes, Miss D'Souza is the owner and who is handling all this the children very much. So now what is happening that Devki's mother is calling Miss D'Souza and asking that Devki wants to celebrate her birthday in the children's home. So the Devki's mother is asking for the permission. By listening this, Miss D'Souza was very much happy and she said, yes, of course you can celebrate Devki's birthday over here. She said that there were 40 children in the home and all the children were below the age of 12. They would be very happy to have Devki celebrating her birthday with them. So Miss D'Souza is saying to Devki's mother that in total there are 40 children in the home and all the children are below the age of 40. And if they are going to celebrate Devki's birthday over there, they will be very happy by celebrating Devki's birthday. Now, on her birthday, Devki and her mother went to the children's home at 5 o'clock in the evening. So, on Devki's birthday, at what time they are going to the children's home? They are going at 5 o'clock in the evening. Now, let's see what happens next. Miss D'Souza gave Devki a bunch of flowers from the garden and welcomed her. So, as and when Devki and her mother entered the children's home, Miss D'Souza welcomed them with a bunch of flowers which was prepared from the garden only. They made it from the garden of the flowers only. Now, let's see what happens next. Then they went inside the children's home. And as I said that there were 40 children in the home. Devki's mother had brought a beautifully decorated cake for Devki to cut. So, as I said that as and when Devki entered the home, Devki's mother brought a cake which was beautifully decorated and there were candles on it. How many candles were there? There were total 9 candles on it. Now let's see what happens. There were also chocolates, samosas, gulab jamuns, lemonade and fruit juices for all the children. Apart from cake, there were many items, as I said, that there were samosa, gulab jamuns, chocolates, lemonade, fruit juices for all the children. But when they were going to start the celebration, there were 40 children, I say. But over here, there were only 39 children present at the party. So, one is missing, right? So, what is happening? Let's see. When Devki was about to cut the cake, Miss D'Souza said, there is a little girl, Mona, who has been upset all day. She is sulking in her bed even now. Would you wait till I get her? Perhaps the celebration would cheer her up. So, what is happening? That as and when the Devki was going to cut the cake, Miss D'Souza said that there is a little girl whose name is Mona and she is very much upset all day. Why she is upset? We'll see further. But what is happening that she is sulking in her bed. As I said that sulking means she is very much angry with everyone because her birthday was there and nobody was celebrating her birthday. So that's why she was very much angry with everyone. So Miss D'Souza is saying that will you please wait for a while so that I can go and take her out. So by seeing this celebration, she will be also very happy. Now see what happens. So they waited. A few minutes later, Miss D'Souza came in with Mona. When the little girl saw the cake, her eyes brightened and she smiled. How did you know it was my birthday today? She asked. Wow, what a lovely cake. And it has 9 candles too. Who told you I was turning 9 today? Oh, I love samosas. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, when Mona came out of her room with Miss D'Souza, she saw the cake on the table. And by seeing the cake, she thought that this celebration was for her only. So, by seeing that, her eyes brightened up and she smiled. Brightened up means she becomes happy and more cheerful, right? By seeing the cake. was my birthday today, but I love the cake very much. Thank you for that. And she also said that, how did you come to know that today I am turning 9? Because there were 9 candles on the cake. And she also said that I love samosas. Thank you very much everyone. She thanked everyone. Right? Now let us see what is happening next. Mona then took the knife and was about to cut the cake. Wait, said Miss D'Souza. Just then she felt a little hand on her elbow. So when Mona was going to cut the cake, Miss D'Souza stopped her. She said that wait. So as in when Miss D'Souza felt a little hand on her elbow, she turned around to see Devki at her side. So as in when Miss D'Souza turned herself, she saw that there is a girl, Devki. She is calling her. It is okay, Miss D'Souza. Let her cut the cake. Let this be her party. Devki's mother was speechless, and then she slowly nodded her head in agreement. So now what happened? That Devki is saying that let her be her birthday only. Let her celebrate. It's okay. I'm fine with that. And by listening this, Devki's mother was speechless. She could not speak anything. And last what happens? Then she slowly nodded her head. Nodded means she accepted the Devki's decision. Right? She just said yes. She agreed with that, and the celebration goes on. Everyone sang happy birthday to you, Mona. Mona had a wonderful birthday party. And now see what is happening next. When they were driving back home later that night, mother said, do not worry Devki, we will have a party for you tomorrow. So Devki's mother is saying when they are returning back, Devki's mother said that do not worry Devki, we'll celebrate your birthday tomorrow again. So Devki smiled at her mother. Her eyes were glistening with tears. She said softly, that is not necessary, Mama. This is the best birthday I have ever had. So what Devki is saying, that she smiled at her mother and she said that it is not necessary, Mama, to celebrate the birthday like every time outside with friends and families. Like today, as I celebrate my birthday, I felt very much happy by celebrating this birthday, and this will be my best birthday ever. So I hope students that you have understood the story very well, that how Devki is celebrating her birthday, right? So let's have a quick recap of the story with the help of video.
A birthday party. Devki's 9th birthday was here. She was happy, and so was everyone at home. This year, they decided to celebrate the day a little differently. They wanted to do something special for some children who have no parents or family. Devki's mother spoke to Mr. D'Souza, who knew of a children's home in the city. They decided to celebrate Devki's birthday with the 40 kids at the home. When they reached the home, Mr. D'Souza greeted Devki with a bunch of flowers from their garden. Then they went inside, where the children were waiting for the birthday party. Devki's mother had brought a cake. They all started setting up the table. Soon, there was a lovely cake and lots of other delicious food items on the table. Just when Devki was about to cut the cake, Mr. D'Souza remembered that Mona was missing from the party. She went to fetch her. A few minutes later, Miss D'Souza came in with Mona. When the little girl saw the cake, her eyes brightened and she smiled. She was excited to see that there was a cake for her and believed that it was her birthday party. She thanked everyone and was about to cut the cake. Miss D'Souza wanted to stop her, but Devki told her to let this be Mona's birthday celebration. Both Devki's mother and Miss D'Souza were speechless at Devki's decision. The celebration continued. When they were driving back home later that night, Devki's mother promised to have another birthday party for her. But Devki did not need any more celebrations, as she had just spent the best birthday ever.
So students, based on this video, I have given you the exercise which you have to complete in your book. You just have to note down the answers only. In that, our first question is MCQ. Which are the questions? Let me tell you. Number 1. Devki's family decided to celebrate her birthday in a dash home. It's children's home or old age home. Number 2. There were dash children in the home, 30 or 40. Number 3. Miss D'Souza gave Devki a dash from the garden, basket of fruit or a bunch of flowers. Number 4. Miss D'Souza said that Mona was dash in her bed, sick or sulking. Number 5. Mona brightened on seeing the cake because it was her birthday too, or she had wanted to have the cake. Number 6. Dash wanted to cut the cake, Mona or Devki. Number 7. Devki was happy even though she did not cut the cake. Yes or no? Right? So when you read the story, when you see the video, you will come to know about all these answers. Question number 2 is, there are some mistakes in the spellings of these words. Rewrite them with the correct spelling. I've given some words over here, right? The spelling is wrong. You have to rewrite these words with the correct spelling. Now, question number 3 is, you have to make 5 sentences by using vocabulary words. Like we have discussed 5 vocabulary words, right? So you have to make one sentence of each vocabulary word. So students, if you have any doubt, then please re-watch the video again. That means you have to see the video again and you will get your answers. Thank you.